All those who live under the dark influence are those who live amid death, are those who are possessed by Satan, without being saved by God, and without being judged and chastised by God. People cannot escape the influence of death. They cannot become the living. These dead men cannot bear testimony to God, and nor can they be used by God, much less enter the kingdom. God wants the testimony of the living, not the dead, and He asks that the living, not the dead, work for Him. The dead are those who oppose and rebel against God. They are those who are numb in spirit and do not understand God's words. They are those who do not put the truth into practice and have not the slightest loyalty to God. And they are those who live under Satan's power and are exploited by Satan. If people wish to become living beings and to bear testimony to God and to be approved of by God, then they must accept God's salvation. They must gladly submit to His judgment and chastisement, and must gladly accept the pruning of God. Only then will they be able to practice all of the truths required by God, and only then will they gain God's salvation and truly become living beings. The living are saved by God. They have been judged and chastised by God. They are willing to devote themselves and are happy to lay down their lives for God, and they would gladly dedicate their whole lives to God. Only when the living bear testimony to God can Satan be shamed. Only the living can spread the gospel work of God. Only the living are in line with God's intention.